your 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. The Chrysler Pacifica has been around since 1999, where it started out in a crossover SUV, and then it's now Chrysler's Town & Country minivan, one of the top of the line minivans. This is the ultimate family van. This van gets 19 miles per gallon in the city, 27 miles per gallon on the highway. Phenomenal. Has a 3.6 liter V6, a 9-speed automatic transmission, seats 7 people. The whole inside is leather, beautiful. On the middle 2 seats, you have DVD players for the kids with headsets, Uconnect, great for road trips and for the family. This Chrysler Pacifica starts off right around $25,000 here in 2019. I'd like to give a little special shout out to Tri-State Ford in Maryville for letting me use this van. This van is for sale up there right now for $26,000. So give them a call, put a link in the description below for this van. And if you're interested in it, let them know. Let them know I sent you. I don't think this van's going to last real long. Now, if we talk about the front of this van, the front of this van looks wicked cool for a van. These sleek headlights, you got your Exxon halogen headlights, fog lights, and then you have running lights, and it all just runs together. Looks really good. Another cool feature about this van is it has your electric doors. So all you have to do is press the button on the door handle, the door opens up. You also have touchless locks. As long as your key is in your pocket or your purse, if you're a woman, you always have a key to unlock your vehicle. Another cool feature is you just gotta hit the button again and the door will close. The front doors have little buttons on them. You just press the button and it will unlock. Another cool feature is your gas cap. You just press it, opens right up. It's capless, no problems. You never forget to put your cap back on your gas cap. Now on the back side of this Chrysler Pacifica, it's pretty plain. It's a rear end of an SUV or a van. Now, one thing I really like about this van is you have a massive back window, which is great because vans are really long, have a lot of room. So it's nice to be able to see out the back of it very well. It also has a backup camera, rear windshield wiper. You just have to press a button down here and your back hatch opens up. On the back, you have folding back seats that fold down, your back seats, and you have a lot of storage compartments back here. When you're done, all you have to do is press your little button right here and your back hatch will close. Now the Chrysler Pacifica does come with the keyless setup, so even on your back hatch, you double click the button and your back hatch will open up. Once it opens up and you're all done, say you don't want to touch anything, just hit the button again and the door will close. Now we can talk about the interior of this Chrysler Pacifica. The interior of this Pacifica is really sleek looking. For a minivan, you wouldn't think everything would flow this great together. This is the ultimate minivan to me. You have your DVD players up here, so you can watch a DVD up here. You have all your buttons laid out right here for AC, your park, your shifter is right here. On your steering wheel, you have your controls on the back of the steering wheel for your radio. Change the station, turn your radio up and down. On the front of the steering wheel, you have your cruise control on the right. You have a little pad on the left that controls your stuff on your instrument panel. And then you have your hands-free radio or hands-free calling on the bottom. Everything in this Chrysler Pacifica is automatic. So you have automatic locks, automatic windows, automatic mirrors, even folding mirrors that fold in, which helps out a lot when you go to a car wash or you're in a tight spot and you don't want nobody to hit your mirror. The instrument panel on this Chrysler is amazing. It's really futuristic looking. You have your tachometer on the left, your speedometer on the right. Right in the center you have a little display, probably 5-inch display that displays your engine temperature on the left and your fuel on your right. If you scroll through the settings, you can see you have your speedometer, where you can see exactly mile per hour how fast you're going. You have your tire pressure sensors for each tire pressure. You have your fuel economy, what you're averaging when it comes to your fuel, your range, how many miles you have left till you should fuel up. You have trip info, and then you also have the auto start stop. And if you're familiar with auto start stop, it is great to have. You also can see your audio controls, what's playing right on your screen, along with any messages if your vehicle has something going wrong. If you're not familiar with your auto start stop is for when you come to a stoplight or a stop or traffic even, and you're sitting in traffic longer than 5 seconds and your foot is on the brake, your vehicle will shut off. And then once you release the brake, it will start back up. It's to save you gas, especially in the city. If you're in a big city, you're not sitting there idling and wasting fuel. It's to help the environment. On the radio of this, you have a bunch of features. It's all touchscreen. On your radio, you have satellite, you have XM, FM, AM radio, you have Bluetooth radio, you have a CD player, DVD player, auxiliary ports, USB port. Then you have controls that control your heated front seats, your heated steering wheel. Also has a couple different apps. You have iHeartRadio, Pandora, notifications, climate, Slackers, the U Store, which is like Uconnect for Chrysler, Wi-Fi hotspot. This vehicle has a lot of features. You can control your climate right from here. So when you're adjusting stuff down here, you can see what's going on up here. Or if you don't want to touch this and just want to touch screen, it's all right there. You also have your, what you can call OnStar on your rear view mirror. You have a garage door opener up here, which you just connected to your garage door. You have buttons right here that control your rear doors, so you can just hit a button and the door will automatically open, so you don't have to get out, dropping kids off from school, going to events. You don't have that kind of stuff going on. One cool little feature is you have a little mirror right here. Instead of your rear view mirror, which you want to use it just to look out through your rear window, you have this smaller rounded mirror where you can see everything that's going on in the back, especially if you have kids. You can see what they're doing, make sure they're safe and having a good time. Now down here you have two cup holders, a little cubby hole here that closes up, a little cubby hole here, and a little storage compartment right down here. You have additional storage right down here for coins and whatnot, paperwork. Your front two seats are heated. Your front two seats are electric, so they move up and down electrically. You don't have to lean over, pull on a handle to move your seat. This does have your automatic headlights, so you never have to turn your headlights on and off unless you want to. You just put it on automatic and they stay on. All your windshield wiper controls are up here, along with your brights and turn signals. Now let's go ahead and jump in the middle, and I'll show you the middle. Now, a couple cool features about this SUV is it has TVs right in your back of the driver's seats. So you can watch all sorts of movies, you can hook up a game system, plug in your phone, headphones, everything right here. Now you can put DVDs up there and they'll play right here, so both seats watch the same thing. You also have your own remote for each TV on the back of the driver's seats. There's little buttons on the side that will automatically open your doors, along with on the passenger side you can control your climate in the back. These seats are pretty comfortable. There's a lot of room in this van. I'm 5'8", 240 pounds. I'm a fat guy, so I feel comfortable sitting back here. You also have heated seats in the center. That's something I wasn't sure about. It's great to have. You have storage compartments underneath your seats, and then you also have storage in the back if you put down your rear seats. This van seats 7 people and should sit 7 people comfortably. All you have to do is press a button. This also has handles in case the battery dies or whatnot, you don't have to rely on pressing a button to open your doors. You can just grab the handle, pull it, and it'll open up automatically. Another cool feature is these storage compartments underneath your front seats. All you have to do is pull your seat, pull the little lever there, and the seat will go right down. Then you just pull it back out, lock her down, and you have more room right here in the front. It's great to have. Now that we went over the whole inside and outside of the Chrysler Pacifica, we'll take it for a little test drive, show you the inside, why we drive, and then I'll let you know how it accelerates, brakes, shifts, see how it runs. Before I do that, I want to go ahead and remind you guys that I'm raising money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm selling pink T-Roy shirts, which I'm also partnering with a couple other companies in my area to raise money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That is the whole month of October. Every video I do in the month of October is for breast cancer awareness. Any money I raise during October will go straight to the foundation I've chosen. If you're interested in any of this stuff, please send me a message, comment on this video, let me know. I'll put my email in this video also. That way you can send me an email, I'll send you a shirt. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive. Now let's go ahead and take this 2017 Chrysler Pacifica for a little test drive. See how it drives. I just love the looks of the interior of this van. For a van, you wouldn't think it would look this cool. Your little shifter's right here. Your emergency park is right here also. You just have to press on the brake and press the button to activate it. Vice versa to shut it off. For being a van, it doesn't feel that big. It's very comfortable. So far, it accelerates pretty decent. I mean, for a minivan, it accelerates really decent. The instrument panel or gauge cluster on this minivan looks really neat. I just love the way it all flows together. Your RPMs on the left, speedometer on the right, and your miles per hour right in the center on the display, displaying how fast you're going. It's great to have. You always can just take a glance down and look and see how fast you're going versus trying to see where your needle's at on your miles per hour. Between 20, 30, 25, and 30, it's hard to tell sometimes. Me personally, I like to look down and see your speedometer. Now, there's not hardly any road noise when it comes to this SUV. I'm going over some kind of rough roads and it really doesn't feel that bad. The suspension on this minivan is probably one of the greatest suspensions when it comes to a minivan that I've seen. For $25,000, you can't beat this minivan. It is a great minivan to have. You can't go wrong with buying a minivan that's 3 years old, has 32,000 miles on it, and runs this great. The 3.6 liter really moves. I mean, you have no problems accelerating and having to worry about it. Even braking, you brake really good. Just on me driving this vehicle, me seeing this vehicle, I would rate this van probably a 9 out of 10 when it comes to my perspective, what I think. If I had to give this car a score, you know, like Doug Demuro, he gives every vehicle a Doug score, which is pretty awesome when it comes to your vehicles. Me personally, I think his scores are pretty great. They're pretty accurate. I'll make sure to put a link down to his videos down below. He's great when it comes to vehicle reviews, and he teaches me a lot also. Now, I would give this vehicle a 9 out of 10 altogether. When it comes to accelerating, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Braking, a 9 out of 10. Shifting, a 9 out of 10. And just the whole interior of this car is a 10 out of 10 when it comes to a van. Now, this is no Lamborghini, this is no Ferrari. You get what you pay for. But for $25,000 in this van, you are getting a lot. So that's going to be pretty much the end of this video. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, go support your boy, buy some merch. I'll put a link in the description below for this van if you're interested in this van, if you're around Missouri. This van is for sale as of right now. In a month or two, it could be gone. Comment down below if you want me to do anything else, if you want to know anything else about this vehicle or any other vehicle. Also comment down below if you want to see a certain vehicle. I have a couple other cars coming up soon, and hopefully I get them done before the snow hits. Don't forget to go donate a couple dollars to breast cancer awareness. There's over 200,000 cases of breast cancer awareness every year. So we want to try to help those with breast cancer. Breast cancer can kill. And I know some people that have lost family members or even had family go through breast cancer. So helping them out helps me out, and it's an amazing feeling to be able to help somebody else.